Let's go this way. I don't like it. Well, that didn't help me much. Alright. Let's try going this way this time. Never mind. Up higher, perhaps? Ah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't want to have to go to... So there's a checkpoint up here, and then I'll come back. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm definitely going to get the spring ball at some point. No! And that is why we found a checkpoint. Those are high jump boots, but there's a trick here. This is a trap. Feel it! Give me. Yes! Okay. What, really? Okay. Well... it doesn't even matter. Let's go exploring this way. I have high jump boots. Oh, there's nothing down here. Oh, I have high jump boots. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah. There were many times where I despaired that these would even be in the game. Ow. Nah. Oh, just go away. This is not a place for leveling or gathering stuff. Money. No, this is a place for avoiding enemies. It was always kind of that way for me in Metroids. Oh, I can stand on that. I thought that was a death laser. Okay, what could be up here? Aside from falls. Lots of falling down. That's kind of cool, seeing that thing bounce around like that. Ah, that lasted a little longer than I thought it would. Ah! Okay, I'll get this time. I missed my air dash. But when I get out of here, I'll have the combination high jump air dash. Oh. It won't be nearly so horrible climbing up there next time. Because I'll have high jump. Although I think Jerry had to do most of the climbing, so there's that. Shit. Oh, oh! It's a very different type of gameplay here. Not gonna be beaten by you level nothing beginning of the game enemies. What do we get? Better not be a thing in here to hit me for 4 damage. Don't trust anything. There we go. Ooh. No teleporting around the place, though. When I come back here hunting for items, it's gonna be kind of a... Hello, you're the big ones. Ooh, let me read about you. Yeah, there's a slightly high jump. There are other things that seem to alter jump behavior, such as morph ball mode, so watch out if you're using that to evade. These are various incarnations of these guys have gone by different names. According to Metroid the Other M, they are an evolutionary line that goes something like Sidehopper, Desegaya, and Baristute. Not that we can necessarily trust anything that was written in the Other M. This, and a later variant on it, are what I consider the hardest standard enemies of the game. An encounter with two of them, without missiles to easily dispatch them, would definitely be a challenging one. Yes, I don't have missiles right now. Get out of here, you. This variant is only found in Norfair. Oh, what, you're gonna say all the same stuff on the other two? Alright, fine. There's your opportunity to say more stuff. It's a simple fireball-like creature that bounces around rooms at varying speeds. Nothing fancy, and it won't bounce off the side of the screen like skull balls do. These variants of the Zolah are found in Norfair and the lower regions of it in Riddley's lair. Sidehopper was one of the reasons I didn't want to have the dash going through enemies. Mostly it would have trivialized nearly all encounters unless the enemies were changed to account for the player being completely invincible during the dash. This concept of enemies breaking through the dash will come back later on. What concept of enemies breaking through the dash? Because I can't dash. What are you talking about? I wonder what's over here. Death. And lots of it. No. Shit. Alright, let's go in a different direction. And I see. Here, missile. Here, missiles. I need you. Ow. Oh. I guess I will get my dashing back at some point. I thought that this would just be a gate or dash locked gate, but I guess not. Ugh, what a room. There's a thing down there. No, I'd need a spring ball or something. Or maybe I'll just get the bombs. Actually, that would account for it. Maybe I wouldn't need the spring ball. Maybe I'll just get the little bombs. This is gonna be tough. I was going back to areas I had already beaten looking for items, and the enemies took just as many hits as when I first reached that area and was, you know, all that game ago. Because I'm not really gaining the capacity to deal more damage as I level. Ah! I'm not sure what that is, but I need it. Shit! Alright. I got it. How can I tell which jump you're going to perform, huh? What'd I get? What is it? What is that? Oh. There's been tampering with the enemy data here. Tampering? What could have been done so bad? None of them can be dashed through safely. Seriously? Very serious. Just remember that they can still be used for quick evasion. Well, I don't have my air dash. That's not gaining a new power. Putting it in a Chozo statue, all dramatic and stuff. I should not have touched that checkpoint. I should have let myself die and be sucked back to the last checkpoint. I'm not so fond of. It has that little hop in it, which is weird. Oh, no! Come on. Okay, up. It was up. No! Drop health, not take health. Drop health. Shit. Cannot dash through them. I have to keep telling myself I cannot dash through things. Okay. All is once again right with the universe. So, now I'm gonna get... There's still an ability in this area, no doubt. Hopefully it's missiles, because I need the capacity to kill things. Also, I haven't seen a single enemy drop a missile yet. I don't know if that's just because I... Oh, cannot dash through. Cannot dash through. I don't know if that's just because, I don't have the missiles yet, or if the missiles just auto-replenish like everything else has. Probably that. That's kind of a staple mechanic of this game. Okay. This is called Oscillating Cavern, apparently. Way junction with a different background. It's full of soap bubbles that have eyeballs in them. Perhaps it's best to avoid fights in narrow places. Okay. Let's go. Ow. Ultra-fast wall crawler, thanks for the warning! This certainly has the Metroid feel in a way that, you know, MK Fusion made this great Metroid level. Like, it took them a while, but they did. It was great, but it, even at its best, it never quite felt like Metroid. This feels like a Metroid game. Hey, you suck a coin up a wall like that? Give me that back. Thank you. What? That's not gonna... I'll figure it out later. I need to find important things, not missile upgrades. Am I gonna get wall jumping? So this area only kinda... Oh my gosh! With missiles, your level of coolness climbs by 20%. I believe that you said in their description how hard this would be to do. To fight two at once. Ow. Oh well, I have one more missile, not 5 more missiles, just one. That's okay, the missiles are probably going to be more powerful and better in this game than in Metroid. Or those super missiles though, in Metroid, Super Metroid, those were something. Oh my gosh, how do you fight this? They were offset intentionally to make them harder. And Oh, that game scared the shit out of me as a kid. The guy, he'd composed the music while riding his motorcycle. He wanted it to all have an organic feel. Like you were encountering a creature, like all the game's sounds. Shit. Would you just die? Why do they have a... Alright, let's go. There you go. These short-range projectiles? How are these short-range? Okay. Well, okay. It takes 2 hits to kill even a gamer with missiles. Oh. Well, I can kill those. Seriously, it takes 2 even to kill so much as freaking... That's like... That would be like if Mario had to stomp on a Goomba twice. Like for every Goomba in the game. It's ridiculous. The mystery of the heart. Yeah, my lasers are kind of worthless. I think I'm just going to use missiles from now on. Clearly, missiles are my regular just blaster. The other thing, it doesn't do damage. It's just decoration. Okay. Okay. That's what I was supposed to get here. Now we have to go find another checkpoint. The missiles appear to have longer range than my regular shots. Why did it say short range? Ew. I can certainly throw them around a lot more than I can in an actual Metroid game. I mean, in an actual Metroid game you can get a whole lot more of them, but they don't replenish, so you try to save them. Really, by Super Metroid, you're just trying to save the super missiles. The regular ones don't even matter most of the time. Okay. So that'll take me someplace important. There are more items. Oh no, you're one of the friendly things! Are you gonna teach me how to wall jump or run? No, run real fast and jump upwards? Real high? You know what? Let's go to the new area. Boing, 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 boing. New area, new area! There'll be a checkpoint here. All important checkpoint. NZZ on deck again, here to grace and taunt you with my presence once more. Okay. Pleased to meet you. Oh, okay, this is a Metroid Fusion area. Now it comes in 2 layers, just to make this place seem bigger than it is. Almost. Not quite. Ah! Yeah, Metroid Fusion, as much as I love Samus, like the suit being surgically removed and all the just cool stuff lore-wise, I started playing the game, and I always finish games when I start them, but that was one where I just stopped playing. And I came back later and went, I need to finish playing this. Why did I stop playing this? So I got it again, started playing it, and lost interest again, and couldn't figure out why. So, hello, what's going on? That was weird. My controls suddenly lost control. So, it wasn't until, hold on one second. This functions similar to the original Metroid appearance, with some slight modifications. It's basically a reverse side hopper that jumps more often. Oh really, just look at his movement pattern. These creatures have sharp claws that can withstand several hits. Just something I found in the Super Metroid manual. They have the exact same function as Garettas from Norfair. I don't know if we'll see any Garutas here. I had actually forgotten I put these in levels until Slit 8 reminded me about them. They were coded, just never placed until about halfway through the gate's development. There were quite a lot of things that were fixed up around that point in the gate's development. Anyway, so as I was saying, I finally did just sit down and said, I'm going to beat this. And I played through it, and I realized what was wrong. Why I kept failing to complete it. The level design in Metroid Fusion was just really poor. I mean, seriously, just its level design was poor. All the stuff conceptually was cool and was there, but the actual stages being you never got to explore. You were just kind of dragged from one area to the next. Even when you go off map in between areas and stuff, the game forced you to, which, and then at the very end, there's that, you fight it, I think it's an Omega, and it was so disappointing, because there would, you know, I mean, it's this amazing super enemy over the previous, you know, for Metroid 2, and then I fight, hold on, these enemies were humorous enough to warrant adding a couple more. This map, okay, I'm here again. But, yeah. It was so disappointing. Its pattern was just stupid. It was pathetic. Ugh. So spoilers! If you haven't played Metroid Fusion and yet you're watching this, I do not appear to be drowning. Huh. It looks like the program copied over the Skullfish AI routine for these. The only difference I see is a speed increase and some slight difference in stats. I'm picking up a weird anomaly in the code when it's on land, though. These creatures are fish with bony frames and joints that rotate mechanically. I found this bit in the Super Metroid manual. Something I find interesting, these have a rather keen resemblance to Skullfish and Describos of the Zelda games. These had an issue for a while where they would disappear when going off screen. It turns out that they were simply following their code correctly and couldn't swim without water. Since the water volume doesn't bleed off the edge of the map, they would fall off the side of the water. Of course, this was fixed. There we go. Gotcha. These simply move along, a simple sine wave, and fire a spike ball towards you from their tail. Move behavior isn't all that isn't the same as the original source, but what can you do? These creatures fire thorny bullets from their tails. something else I found in Super Metroid Manual. No one knows officially, but we all state that they serve under Dragon, and by extension are part of the Space Pirates group. This Maridia sector was said to be the largest of three main sectors, but it turned out that Brimstar became the biggest after a few changes during the gate's development. It became the second biggest of the three, but has the fewest maps. It feels shorter than the others due to the maps being easier to traverse overall. What's particularly strange about this is I'm jumping around in water just fine, and yet over there's an air upgrade. Very odd. Meanwhile, Zeph commits witchcraft just because he can. Are you talking about the pipe? Ooh! I want to burst that. I want to burst that tube. I've got a brother who just adores Super Metroid. He's done like all the crazy shit you can imagine. Reverse suit runs. I don't even know what that means, but he's done it. Just all kinds of weird stuff. Like here you have this perfectly good game that has all these great upgrades and powers, and you want to play without any of them? Ow. Okay. Ah. Okay, down led to the water. Aha! Nope. There it is. This is not a weapon! That button's been keyed to a weapon all game. There we go. This is so a trap. Spazzer! Well, okay. Maybe my beam's not so worthless after all. Nope, it's only getting one hit. It's not getting 3 hits. This is not a real spazzer. It's a pretend spazzer. It just wants me to think it's a spazzer. This map is just here to give you a sinking feeling about the next one. Oh god, run! Run from the horrible water level! Oh shit. Yeah. Sprine. It's like an escape sequence without the explosion. It's gonna blow part. Yeah, super missiles is one of the things I will definitely not be getting any of. What unfathomable horrors await you in the deepest layers of this place. Oh, looks like you're done here for now. Come back when you have sea legs. Yeah. So. Okay. Alright. It doesn't bounce me up if I'm not in morph ball mode. Okay, so now the question is, where do I go from here? I've been in all the areas, dungeon hopping. Makes me feel like I'm playing one of those original Zelda ROM hacks. See that? They cancel out if the middle one hits it. But no, I was able to do it. The first time I did it, I swear, the top of the 3 beams passed through them. Maybe I'm just mad. Probably just crazy. There it goes! See that? It is not 3 separate beams. It is actually just 1 beam, and the 2 going parallel are just there for decoration. Wow! Until next time and every time, this is Hadrix signing off.